Hi and welcome to ReTrack overview. Let's pretend I want to isolate this banana. I can draw a mask around the banana and track it, of course, but as we all know, mask tracking can fail, so let's try ReTrack instead. I draw a very simple mask and I track the mask position, scale and rotation. It's a very simple and perfectly working tracking. So, mask selected and click on the track button. The script generates a point for each mask vertex. This panel will drive me step by step. I'm gonna draw the final mask around the banana. When I'm done, I click on the select button to load the mask into ReTrack engine. This useful marker shows me the reference time for each mask drawing. Let's start by selecting just one tracked point and ReTrack. As you see, the mask has been retracked by using the point info. Of course, it doesn't work well because one point can generate only position data. So let's try again by selecting 2 points, holding down the Shift key, ReTrack. Now the tracking works a lot better because 2 points makes ReTrack able to calculate also the rotation and the scale data. If I want to select all the points, I can unselect all. ReTrack will use all available data. Track, more data, better tracking. When I click on Done, I can remove or draw new masks, or I can choose the output. The banana mask points can be converted to a bunch of different items, and I'll show you all of them, but this time I'm gonna set it to a mask on a new layer. The layer is duplicated, and here it is, my retracked mask. Let's have a look at this rotor work. As you see, it is not perfect here, and here, and also here. If you try to adjust the mask, it won't work because the mask is animated and I should edit all the keyframes one by one. So let's undo and give the edit tool a try. Select the mask and click on the edit tool. To show you how it works, I'm gonna make it messy. Let's edit the mask this way and click on set. A marker is generated. The mask animation is adjusted accordingly. If I move at start time and I edit the mask and I click on set again, a new marker is generated. ReTrack calculates all the variations between key 1 and key 2, adjusting all the keys within that range. ReTrack edit mode works like Mocha. It is a virtual keyframing system that works on top of the basic keyframes. I set the last key. If I want to remove a virtual key, I just click on delete. Nothing happens because in order to work, I have to move the time bar at the marker position. Let's delete now. The virtual key is removed and the mask values are adjusted to the left virtual keys. When I'm done, I just close the panel. ReTrack stores all the edit data on the mask itself, so I can edit again. The virtual keys are back online. If I click on reset, all the virtual keys are removed and the animation gets back to the original state. Okay, let's edit the tracking the right way. Oh, sorry, I closed the panel. Okay, look. It took just a minute and 4 virtual keyframes to fix the tracking issues over 60 frames. This is cool, isn't it? Let's desaturate and isolate the mask. The edit tool works on masks, tracker points, corner pins, Mocha data, and on every X and Y After Effects animated property in general. Look at this shot. It's difficult to track because the screen ends up outside of the composition. In this particular case, I will try 3D camera tracking, which generates many more references. Be sure to switch the detailed analysis on to get the best tracking quality. Well, there are many good tracked points here. Let's look for more points by scrolling the time bar. Okay, 8 should be enough. I generate the camera and the 3D solids. They work nicely in 3D space, also beyond the composition. Solids selected and track. The 3D solids are converted into 2D tracked points, and the cool thing is that they are also tracked outside of the comp range. I draw the screen mask and select the mask and then ReTrack. The side of the screen is not aligned, so I go back to the reference frame where I drawn the mask and I try to select only the points on the marks, which are probably more reliable. ReTrack. As you see, it works a lot better than before. Let's stick on this tracking. Done. And I set up a corner pin. Now a fast check on the corners. The alignment is not perfect. Let's refine the tracking with the edit tool. If I select the corner pin effect, ReTrack will edit all the corners data at once. I'm gonna speed up the video. And look, just 4 virtual keyframes and 1 minute, and the retracking is perfect. Look at the shot. I tracked motion points, a couple of masks, and also 3D tracking already generated solids, and face tracking, and Mocha transform data. I'll select all the tracking data and track. ReTrack can load and handle all that different data source at once. I'm gonna isolate the girl lips. In order to do that, I draw 2 masks, one for the outside, one for the inside. Okay, I select both of them. I'll try to ReTrack by using all the points. There are some bad tracked points here and here. Too much data is not always the right choice, so I focus on the outside mask and I select only the points closest to the mask. Well, it works much better. Done. And let's work on the inside mask. I try by selecting all the mouth points. It's fine, I'll fix it in a blink. This is the multi-retracking workflow. When I set the new masks layer, because I selected many source layers, the script asks to select the one I want to apply the masks to. And boom! I got only the retracked masks. Let's change the color. Now I fix the outside mask. Edit. And 6 edit keys. Now the inside mask. Five keys. Let's change the lips color with a color correction, Triton effect. And now I changed the mask mode to add on the outside mask and to subtract on the inside mask. I add some feather to both masks. Let's go back to the sand bunker and generate the Mocha tracked mask and set it to none. Every Mocha generated mask has many vertices, but if I retrack by using this mask, as you see, only 8 points are generated. How do I change that? Well, let's open the settings and change the number of vertices ReTrack is allowed to use per mask. 16. Track again, and now ReTrack generates 16 points. If I want to use all the points, I set a higher number, let's say 50 for each mask. Now I got all the points. That's all guys, enjoy ReTrack.